Hey you guys, welcome to Bland County Survivor Man. Today on this edition I'm going to show you how to make a sheath for your tomahawk so that you can put that thing on your belt and carry it without getting cut on it. Slide that thing down in there. See that sheath right there? These things are simple and easy to make if you know how to do the pattern. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. But before I do that, I want to show you this custom made knife I have right here that was made by Jamie Morton of Red Key Blacksmiths in Red Key, Indiana. Him and Big Corey Cooley got together and done some work for me, and he made me that custom Bowie knife. I told him how long I wanted the blade, how long I wanted the handle, and let him choose the handle wood that whatever he wanted to do it with, and he made me a nice looking, very good feeling Bowie knife, and I really like it, and I really appreciate it, Jamie. So guys, if you guys need a custom made knife at a good price, contact Red Key Blacksmiths, and that'll be Jamie Morton of Red Key Blacksmith. He's on Facebook and has a thing on a page on Facebook. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around there and show you guys how to set that pattern up for that tomahawk. Guys, here's what this looks like. Here's my tomahawk. Here's my piece of leather. There's what that thing looks like. You can see how I sewed that one up with, I stitched that up with some deer skin. But you don't have to use deer skin. You can use whatever you want to stitch it up with. But I've took a piece of tar paper, laid that hatchet down, and took a pencil and traced around the hatchet. Okay, after I've done that, I'll let you take a look at that. I went another 3/8 of an inch and made it wider all the way around. Now notice that I left the top straight. You don't want it to follow the top of the pattern because you won't be able to, it won't be like a pocket if you do. See how that looks? It's really pretty simple to do. Then all you have to do after you've traced that pattern onto that solid piece is take it and put it on your piece of leather. Now I've got a rolling cutter right here. I don't know if you guys have ever used one or not, but I recommend you get you one because it just saves a whole lot of scissor work. And it's got a safety on it. You just push that button and there it goes. Okay, now you've got your pattern cut out. And we'll just simply lay it out on the piece of leather. Well, I know one thing, that fire sure feels good today. It's cold down here in Virginia. This deer season, we're really getting hit really good. Now, that's just simply that twice. Okay? Now, one other thing I want to show you that some people do, and I do it too, is this right here. Lay you out another piece of leather, just like I'm doing right here, and take your scissors and cut that out. The reason we're doing it is we're going to use that to go up against the edge of the blade so that it don't cut your threads. I know there's a name for that, but for the life of me, right at the present time, I don't know what you call it. So you'll have to forgive me for that. But anyway, what it does, it goes right here inside your inside your sheath. And when you put it inside there, you simply, well, I'll show you in a minute when I cut that out. one other thing you'll need for this particular project is just any kind of glue. I just use household white glue, or I've got lots of carpenter glue around since I do carpenter projects a lot, so I have that. Anyway, cut that out. Always make sure that you add enough room so that your tomahawk or your axe, whatever you're trying to put down in there, will fit inside the sheath. Okay, now there we go. It couldn't be simpler than that, folks. See, it looks exactly like your axe head with the distance added to it to make it work. Then you take this piece right here and simply glue it in place. Now, since I'm not really making this one, I'm not going to glue that, guys. I'm just showing you I'm just doing that to show you. I've already got one made. I don't need to make another one. But that's what you do. Take that piece and glue it in there. Now, what I do next, after the glue sets up, is I'll come along and I'll make some places for the holes. Couldn't be simpler. Now the top is going to stay open. See? So that you can get your hatchet down in it. It'll stay open. The bottom will be sewed up right to that point so that the handle will come right down in there. See what I'm saying? Couldn't be simpler. Now, after the glue sets up, you can either take an awl, which I've got right here, just like that right there, and punch those holes. Or you can take an electric drill with a 1/16 drill bit and drill those holes in there. And then sew the stuff up. But make sure you put this little strip in there. That way, when you set that tomahawk inside there, it's pressing up against that strip and not up against the threads of your little holder there. Now, let me show you one more thing. To hang this thing on your belt, take you a piece of leather and sew that piece of leather, sew you a belt loop on it just like that right there. Now, I haven't done that one yet, but I'm getting ready to. That way you can stick it on your belt and the thing hangs down. Couldn't be simpler. See it. Hey guys, that's another tip from your Bland County Survivor Man. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.